What is going on, my dudes? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, feeling a lot better. The sickness is washing away slowly but surely, and I appreciate all of the kind support you guys have been giving me. And thank you for putting up with my raspy, congested voice for the past few videos. Regardless, we have a super fun battle today. Commander Rico requested that we do some first order battles, so I thought that's a great idea. New movie's coming out soon. Let's get into some sequel trilogy shenanigans. So here we have the Resistance in their snow camo armor. They are going to be doing an assault on the First Order bridge installation here. The First Order has quite a large setup here. Tons and tons of reinforcements all over the place. They've got snipers, they've got flamethrowers, they've got standard submachine guns and machine guns. It is going to be chaos on this bridge, and they are holding this thing till the last man. They also have some reinforcements coming in from Captain Phasma back here. Phasma is bringing in shock troopers to reinforce the front lines and try and, you know, stemmy the tide of rebels that will be coming forward. But the rebels have brought a seriously sizable force themselves, with just tons of variety in their weapons. They've got shotguns, they've got SMGs, snipers, machine guns, you know, the works. They've got it all going on for them. So they are well equipped for this battle as well. So it should be really interesting. I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to hit that like button. If you do enjoy, let's try and get 700 likes in the first 24 hours. And be sure to let me know in the comment section if you would like to see some more First Order stuff spliced in with our weekly content here and there, because I'd be happy to. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get this thing going. Hey guys, what's going on? Real quick before this video starts, I want to thank my sponsor for the video, Instant Gaming. They have phenomenal video game deals for all consoles. You can get pretty much any game for huge prices off. Check it out, link in the description below. For example, if you'd like Men of War Assault Squad 2, it is only $6.44 on here. That is a phenomenal price when it's still going for $30 on Steam. And if you guys didn't know, that's the game I use to make my Star Wars Galaxy at War mod videos. So I highly recommend Instant Gaming. If you do check it out, use the link in the description below because it helps out my channel. In addition to that, we are doing a giveaway with Instant Gaming this month. That link will also be in the description below if you'd like to enter into the giveaway. But without further ado, thank you to you guys for listening to this ad read. Thank you to my sponsor, Instant Gaming. And let's get on into this video. Alright lads, let's go ahead and press start right now. The rebels should begin moving forward. Let's actually go in slow-mo for the first bit here. Just semi-slow-mo, not full slow-mo. Semi-slow-mo is slightly slower, so we get a bit more action from the beginning, but not tediously slow like full slow is, you know? And yeah, I mean, the battle is raging on. I don't see any resistance troopers going down quite yet, actually, so they're doing really rather well, and they have butchered quite a number of First Order troopers themselves. So the First Order is clearly not getting enough fire out at these rebels, and the rebels, as a result, are able to just sort of plow forward on their own. That is rather impressive at the moment. Look at this, First Order crumbling slowly but surely. Meanwhile, the Resistance is absolutely barreling forward. This is real tough. Okay, a couple Resistance troopers going down now as their sort of weight begins to diminish and the First Order really starts getting dug into their defensive positions. But they came out of that beginning engagement with such few losses that is going to help them tremendously for the rest of the battle if you really think about it, because that was supposed to be a big, bombastic, stopping power barrage from the First Order in the early parts of this battle, but instead it sort of faltered, and they did not achieve exactly what I think they wanted to. But either way, now the First Order is definitely getting some kills here. The Resistance is coming into a nice little choke point area, and some of the guys who are like bent around this corner are able to get some cheeky little shots in on them and get some side kills, which is very nice. There are a bunch of flamethrower units, like I said earlier, scattered throughout the map. Like here's one here. I'd love to see them get into some of this action and, you know, just douse some resistance troopers. I think that would be fascinating to see, but we'll have to see, because The problem with the flamethrower, of course, is that it does not have that large of a range. It really needs to be up close and personal to get any fire off. Not to mention, they're easily killed because one shot to their flamethrower tank sends them sky high in a burst of flame, so that is no good. Captain Phasma has brought her troopers up to the defenses on the very end of the bridge over here, and they are sort of skirmishing from a distance at the moment. Captain Phasma herself is over here chilling at the water's edge. A couple of her troopers went down for a quick swim. Oh, a bunch of them over here made a bit of a line. Resistance troopers also actually in the water at the moment, creeping on forward. Perhaps they'll make a nice little flanking maneuver to take them out. That'd be interesting to see for sure. Yeah, now we got a bunch of casualties for the resistance over here. They are going down in droves. This is becoming more and more challenging. But you know what? They're still getting fire out, and that's all that really matters here. At this point, they need to be suppressing the First Order. They need to be continuing to get at least a few hits every once in a while on the enemy. And that seems to be what they're doing. They're not completely stalling out. If they completely stall out, then they're in some serious trouble. But for now, they're still doing wonders. And there we go. That was a real nice double right there from the Resistance. That will work wonders because that sniper, I believe, was causing some serious chaos amongst their lines. The last of the First Order troopers over to the left over here, getting chopped down nicely. It's these guys behind these cargo shipments that I think are the biggest worry, but they're even going down pretty easily now, too. There's still a bunch of troopers over here, still a bunch over here, like hidden behind various boxes and whatnot. Still a bunch over here, still a bunch over here. And then in this room as well, there's a good number of troopers who I think will have some nice angles and choke points to actually kill the Resistance from. Let's go into normal speed now that we've sort of gotten into the thick of things here. Oh, there's a machine gunner here too. This guy could be absolutely devastating. How many kills does he have? He's got 2 right now. That's not bad. This guy's got none. This guy's got 1. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. This guy's got 1. This guy's got none. Okay, just checking in. Just checking in. None for these guys. I think most of these guys over here died. This guy's got 1. This guy's got 1. This guy's got 1. All right. Lots of 1s. Flame Trooper's just sort of chilling right there at the moment. He ain't doing too much, but that's okay. Alright, so the First Order is making a big stand right now. They are definitely laying it on thick. I think this is going to be the best part of the battle right here. I mean, they've got 2 machine gunners lined up at this corner doorway, and the Resistance does have cover there, which makes it a little bit more challenging for the First Order to defend, but it's also just a horrific choke point right there. So I think the First Order will get a lot of kills right there, and that'll be beautiful. Unless, of course, the Resistance flanks around back, where they will have to meet a little bit more resistance, but that might be the go-ahead. Like, just flank around back and you could do pretty well there. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. 'Tis my thoughts. So what are you guys thinking about the new Star Wars movie that is coming out? I'm definitely a little bit curious. I mean, I've sort of mentioned my thoughts on the sequels in previous episodes, so I won't get too much into that. I'm not really that hyped. I'm more like a genuine curiosity if Disney's gonna pull off a good movie for once here. So I'd be happy about that. I really want the series to be back to its former glory. You know, I want to be hyped about Star Wars movies again and all that, but don't know if it's gonna happen. Regardless, there are a few things I am hoping to see just in general. I would love to see the First Order in its full glory. Like, I want to see all-out assaults from the First Order and the Resistance, you know? I want to see, like, the Battle of Hoth and stuff like that. Like, I feel like we haven't really gotten that yet. The closest we came was probably, like, the Battle of Crate. And even that, it wasn't really a battle. Like, I thought we were going to get a full-on ground assault like what happened on Hoth, but instead, I was a little bit disappointed that we did get to see that. So, I would love to see the First Order army just absolutely crushing it in some ground assaults. I'd love to see the Resistance have to fight them back, stuff like that. I think that would be super, super cool. That's something I'm very much so hoping for in this next episode, because, I don't know, I feel like we haven't quite gotten that yet, and I'd love to see it. This little choke point over here is actually falling slowly but surely. Yep, there it goes. It is down for the count. The Resistance finally overcame that, and they're now able to probably flush their way on into this building and take out some more troopers. Excuse me. A little bit of a cough there. Little bit of a coffee poo. Oh, actually, there's still a good number of troopers in here, so they might get a couple more kills on these Resistance troopers before they collapse, which would be nice to see, you know. Just a little bit more of a challenge. There goes that Flame Trooper. He ended up doing nothing. Sad. I don't think we're going to see a single, like, Flame Trooper stand. It's going to be... get me quite sad. Phasma's still alive over here. I'd be interested if Phasma came back as well, honestly. I don't... has there been confirmation that, what's that girl's name? Gwendolyn something? I don't know. She played Brienne of Tarth in Game of Thrones, and then she also plays Captain Phasma. I'd be very interested to see if she came back. I mean... the first time Phasma came back, it was like, okay, that's a bit of a stretch. If she comes back a second time, I'm going to be like, really? You know, this is the second time she almost died or, like, came horrifically close to dying, but she's still coming back. So, part of me would be like, that's cheap. Come on. You know, she should be dead. But simultaneously, we got to see almost none of her character. And she had one of the coolest uniforms in The Force Awakens and was an actual character I was very interested in finding out more about. So, you know, I'd be interested to see more of her, but simultaneously, it's a bit of a catch-22 now that I'm like, would I? You know what I'm saying? We're at a bit of a crossroads here. It's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky. Oh, we did get to see some flames! The Flame Trooper died, but he did arc a few flames that way. Oh, that's exciting. I like that. Very epic. Very epic. Has this room been taken yet? No, not quite. There's still First Order troopers in here. And they're like doing a weird skirmishy thing. What on earth? What? Resistance, just kill him. There you go. Oh, did that guy get a collateral? That's so cool. Oh, I think he got a collateral with the shotgun. That is dope. That is flippin' epic, bro. It's absolutely epic. That is awesome. And then other things I want to see. I would love to see Kylo Ren and Rey switch places. I feel like if that had happened in The Last Jedi, because they were sort of hinting at it. They were hinting that, you know, Rey was going to go over to the dark side. And they're still hinting at it, too, in latest trailers and stuff. Although I'm pretty sure they confirmed it was a vision or like a, you know, a Force ghosty kind of Force fever dream, whatever, you know? So I don't think it's actually going to happen. I don't think Disney would take that risk, but, you know, I think that would be the coolest and best way to handle her character at this moment is just do the complete reverse. Have her completely descend into the dark side. Have Kylo Ren come back and avenge, well, I guess he wouldn't really be avenging his father because he killed his father, but, you know, making up for what he did and all that. I think that would be fascinating. I don't think it'll happen. I think they'll go the stereotypical route and have it be like, oh, Kylo Ren is, you know, back from, oh, he came through a wall. Excuse you? Sir? Oh my goodness. He got a kill. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me with this? What? No, what I think is going to happen is Kylo Ren is going to go over to the good side at the very last moment. It's going to be a very sort of Darth Vader ending. And I think they'll continue on the path of just sort of copying the original trilogy. Well, parts of the original trilogy and stuff like that. I don't think we're going to get anything revolutionary. I don't think we'll get that many interesting plot points, sadly. So, you know, there's that. Oh, there's a whole bunch of shock troopers down here, actually. And they're giving some pain to these resistance troopers who are trying to flank around the water side. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, but regardless, you know what? I'm happy to go see the movie. I think it'll be interesting. Maybe we'll get something awesome. I still have hopes. I have some hopes that something cool will happen. I'm mainly interested. I'm not super hyped, but like, you know, I'm intrigued by Star Wars. You won't be able to release a Star Wars movie without me being intrigued ever, I'm pretty sure. But it certainly doesn't have me hyped like The Force Awakens did way back a few years ago, you know? Or even the prequels, stuff like that. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts. I can't help but ramble and give them. You guys know me. I like to speak my mind during videos and stuff, so, you know, take it for what it's worth. I'm just, you know, and I understand this movie might not necessarily be for me, you know? It's for the new generation, and I know a lot of people don't like it in the new generation, but I know there are some who really do like it, so, you know, congrats to them, and I think that's awesome, because, you know, the prequels were like my generation's kind of a thing, and I love them despite the hate that they received as well. And so I just think it's, you know, let's all just be cool, you know, let people enjoy what they enjoy, while simultaneously criticizing, because the only way mega corporations like Disney will learn is from criticism and things like that, because Disney is a very evil corporation, let's be honest, despite all the happiness they bring there. Oh. Oof. Don't kill me, Mickey Mouse, please. If you find my body in a river, it was Mickey. Oh my goodness, I am saying a lot of controversial things in this video. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm all of a sudden just kind of a spicy boy today. A very spicy boy. Alright, let's get back to the battle here. I'm rambling for far too long. So if you look at the map in the top left, the blue are the First Order troopers who are left alive, and the red are the Resistance. The Resistance, for some reason, is all hiding out in here. And there's a few attacking on the corners over here, too. They're getting kind of crushed by the First Order that's around this part, too. The sort of tide of war has certainly shifted to a more neutral stance, I'd say. I think either side could win it as of right now because it's fairly even standings. But I think in all reality, the First Order will likely get the dub here because they are entrenched and they are not attacking, which can make all the difference in the world in a battle like this. So, you know, it'll still be interesting to see what occurs, but I do think that it's going to be a First Order dub-a-rooney here. Unless the Resistance just sort of gets their heads out of their butts and gets out of this building, you know, attacks together, that kind of a thing. Actually, let's do the thing where we squad them up, so that way they start working as a bit more of a unit than as solo agents. I think that would be good. So, squatting them up. Also, bring this guy forward because he's just, like, in the bag for no reason. There we go. Okay, so everyone's squatted. So they'll hopefully use better tactics than just, you know, suicide in. Oh, here we go. This guy's moving forward a little bit. Oh, grenades going out. I like this strategy. Good strat. Not sure if it's paying off too much. Oh, is there only one First Order trooper down there now? Ooh, interesting. And there's one on this side, too. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and the one down there goes down. So now these guys are open to actually complete their flank if they want to. Excuse me. That'll be interesting to see. These guys wrapping around the front. He just kind of yoked forward. There's still these two First Order troopers very close to the front lines as well. Alright, these guys are just hiding in this room, so we're going to bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Alright, there we go. We're going to force these guys to actually be, you know, a part of the battle. There you go. There you go. Alright. So they're a bit more of a unified front now. Ooh, a couple of First Order troopers coming out from the side over there and coming towards the middle. Interesting. Still getting a good number of shots off, but they go down. I don't know what happened to Captain Phasma. I think Phasma might have bit the dust at some point during this battle here. I don't think she's still alive. Yeah. Sad, sad. Big sad. I'm looking for her body right now, but I'm just not seeing it. She's probably somewhere around here. I didn't think she'd move too far forward, you know? Alright, well this is going awfully slow now. Not too much happening. Oh yeah, come forward, boys. Dance with fire. Oh! They knew they were there and they chopped them down. Oh, but there's more over here. Goes for the grenade. Very odd. Yeah, makes them both duck away, and that got them killed. But the grenade did pull off a nice little cheeky kill right there. The guys off to the side here, really the last men standing in this battle. They're going down. Ooh, and the flankers actually did make it up here, and they're doing their thing. They're flankering. They be flanking, boys, and that's it. That's all she wrote. The First Order is down, and the bridge has been taken. But they did a nice defense here. There's only about 20 Resistance troopers left alive, so First Order held tightly, but they just couldn't hold quite enough. So if we look at the losses right now, yellow are dead First Order troopers, red are dead Resistance troopers. As you can see, both sides took humongous losses. It was a pretty bloody bloodbath here, but Regardless, it was very fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to comment on the video what you thought of it. Be sure to give it a like, and also be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, including, all my social medias in the description. If you'd like to follow me and get more involved in the channel, I've got an Instagram, I've got a Twitter, I've got a Steam group, I've got a Discord, I've got an Overtone team, I've got all those things. So if you'd like to follow me on any of those, I'd love it. Thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for all the support recently. You guys rock. Best fan base ever. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.